The date of this Veteran History Project recording is April 18th, 2003. We are at the home of Wilma Pontzius at 384 North Walnut Street in Columbia City, Indiana. Wilma was born January 27, 1915. She served in the Navy Waves, and her last rank was Pharmacist 3rd Class. My name is John Pontzius. Wilma's grandfather, Solomon Pontzius, was my great-grandfather. Solomon served 4 years in the Civil War in the 32nd Regiment of Ohio. The cameraman is Mike Harold. Let's see. When did you you served? You started serving in 1944.
Yeah.
Were you drafted, or did you?
No, I just enlisted.
Why did you enlist?
Because I was irritated at the place I was working.
Okay. Where did you go and enlist? Here in Columbia City?
No, Fort Wayne.
Okay. Did you go with anybody or enlist with anybody from around here?
Oh yes, Marie Wilcoxon went with me.
Oh, okay.
And we both had to take the same test, and I passed and she didn't.
So does that mean she couldn't go?
She couldn't go.
Oh, really? Was that like a test for knowledge, or?
Oh, I don't know really what it was for, just to see if we could answer questions,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
They put us in a room that was marked a brig.
Really? Where were you living at the time that you?
Over here on 9.
On Road 9 North?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just out on the edge of town.
Yeah.
There. Okay. Did you get a chance to pick the service branch, or did they do that for you?
Oh, we could pick which branch we wanted.
So why did you pick that branch, the Navy Waves? Any particular reason?
No particular reason.
Okay. Where did you go first? Or did you go by train?
Yep, went to New York, to
Yeah.
Hunter College.
New York State.
New York City.
New York City. What did you do there? What did they do with you there?
Put it the day that we went.
Yeah, when you first got there, what did you start doing?
They put us in the barracks, and then the next morning we went for breakfast, and then we marched and we marched and we marched here and there.
Well, this was sort of like basic training?
That's what it was.
Okay. Did you do that? How long did you have to do that?
I think it was about 6 weeks.
Really? Were you in shape, or was it hard? You know.
Well, I got tired.
Okay. So you went through basic training in New York City,
Uh-huh.
and they must have had a fort there or something.
It was a college.
A college, okay. Where did you go from there?
Bethesda, Maryland.
And were you there very long?
About 6 weeks. Went through course school.
Oh, you took school, like kind of a course?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was that in?
It was a medical department, and we lived behind the hospital, right close to the monkey house. It was really a monkey house.
For experiments, the monkeys were?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they had a horse.
Uh-huh.
And then we ate our meals in the hospital.
Oh. So after that, where did you go?
San Diego.
And that's where you actually started working.
Yeah.
As in medical.
Yeah. I was a corpsman.
A corpsman.
Mm-hmm.
did you live in the city of San Diego pretty much, or was it down next to the ocean there?
No, it wasn't close to the ocean.
Okay.
It was, well, I don't know what part of the city it was in.
How was it? Pretty easy? Like, were you homesick or anything like that at first? Or?
Didn't have time.
Oh, you were busy.
I was working on where we got patients from the hospital ship, and we cleaned them up and sent them on
Okay.
somewhere else.
You mean patients that had been injured
Yeah.
in the war? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Was that you dealt directly with the patients and
Yeah,
you saw them?
we done all the work done a nurse does.
Okay.
Everything but giving narcotics.
Was that a bad experience in any way working with them?
No, it was good.
Okay. Because some of them were probably injured pretty bad.
Well, they all had casts on.
Okay. Okay.
And,
but you didn't mind that?
no, I didn't mind it.
Oh, okay. Did you get to know some people there that you kept in touch with after the war at all, or?
Oh yeah. One of the ladies I worked with lives over here by Lafayette, and she comes over and see me.
Okay. Did you ever go to any kind of reunions? Did they ever have those? I remember the Civil War used to have reunions.
No, I've never been to a reunion.
Okay. So, did you spend all the rest of your time in during World War II in San Diego?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to serve longer, or did they just automatically discharge you?
I was ready to come home.
Why?
Well, I guess I was just tired.
Okay. All right. What did you have a job when you got home, or did you?
Yeah, I went back working where I was when I enlisted.
Oh, where was that?
The woolen mill.
Okay. And did you so you worked there for several years at the woolen mill?
I had worked there, but I didn't work there very long. I went to the Linville Hospital.
What did you do there?
I was the operating room technician.
So you used some of your experience from in the waves?
Oh yeah.
That helped you then?
That's the reason I got that job, was because I was the one that had the most experience.
Oh, okay. Then in the Korean War, they drafted you.
Yep.
That was in what year was that?
50.
1950.
Uh-huh.
So, did you want to go? I know you had to, but were you glad that you were drafted?
I was mad.
Okay. Did anyone else get drafted around here? Any women get drafted around here?
I don't know.
Like Willadine, or?
Oh, Willadine was an officer in the Army.
Okay, all right. So you got the notice that you were drafted, did you have to leave very soon?
No, I had to go to Chicago and take a physical,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was about a month before I had to report.
And then where did you go?
Great Lakes.
In Chicago.
Yeah.
Did you spend almost all your time at Great Lakes then?
Yeah.
Until from 1950 to
52.
52. Let's see, was that the war over then?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you think about serving some more time, or
No, I was done.
or you were glad to go?
I was glad to finish it up.
Why?
I don't know. I guess because I just want to stay home.
You liked it here, and so
Yeah.
you'd just rather be there. It wasn't that it was so bad up there.
Oh no, it wasn't bad.
What did you do up at Great Lakes?
I worked on wave sick bay.
So it was medical, or
Yeah.
almost like nursing, I suppose.
It was.
Okay. And did were they people that were in battle or anything? Or that
No, that was a boot camp.
Okay, you worked at a boot camp, and
Yeah.
you just worked on people that got injured or sick there at the boot
Yeah.
camp. Okay. Did you like that experience as well as the one in San Diego? Was that as...
Oh, it was different, but I didn't mind it at all.
Okay. You probably got to come home more, did you?
Oh yeah, I got to come home quite often.
Okay. In San Diego, that's a lot farther. Did you get time off there too?
I come home once.
You came home once.
Yeah, I was on the train when the war was over, and the conductor went through the train and announced that the war was done.
Did everybody cheer? Or
I don't know, it was in the middle of the night he come
oh,
through.
okay. So the war wasn't quite over, the World War II, when you left.
Well, the war itself was over, but it was the cleaning up business.
Okay. Now you probably had furloughs out there on the times that you didn't come home. What did you do? Did you take any trips, or
I didn't take any furloughs.
did you on your time off? What?
Oh, I tell you, our favorite thing was to go shopping.
Okay. In San Diego,
Yeah,
it was a good time to go shopping then.
yes it was.
The weather was pretty good.
Oh, it was always good. And the streetcar went right past the compound, and we could just go out and get on the bus.
Did you think about staying there for good? and moving
No, I
on?
don't like it that well.
Why?
I don't like the climate. I like a change of the seasons.
So you like the cold and snow
Yep.
better. How was the food out there?
Oh, it was good.
You had no complaint with that.
I was right close to where they was cooking it.
Where did any of the now your superiors like at boot camp and later on, were they men or women?
Both.
Both. Did you like the women superiors better than the men, or didn't it matter that
It didn't
much?
make any difference.
Okay. Did was there any much harassment by men because you're a woman? Did you notice
No.
any of that? Did you think that what did your family think when you joined up? Did they think that was a good thing, and whether did they think it was a good idea?
I surprised them. I surprised myself. But Papa was gone, and Mom was real proud.
She was.
Yeah.
Let's see. How about your brother and sister?
They were shocked.
Shocked.
They didn't think I'd do it.
But are you glad you did it?
Yes, I am.
Good. There's been the Korean War, the Vietnam War, and now the Iraq War. Does what you went through, does that kind of affect what you think about the war now? Or like, for example, are you for or against the Iraq war? Or doesn't it?
It doesn't bother me.
It didn't affect what you think about wars in general.
No.
Okay. What was there any particular real good experience or real bad experience? Anything that particular that happened that you really remember that sticks in your mind?
I got to go to the Rose Parade.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
That must have been
that was a
40
big thrill.
1944 or 45?
45.
Okay. That was up in Los Angeles, was it, you suppose? I bet that was.
Pasadena.
Pasadena. Now, when you got out, did you belong to the Veterans Organization, I guess American Legion or anything?
Yeah, I belonged to American Legion, but we was still in the Navy. We was in reserve till we served our time.
Mm-hmm. Did you take any pictures out there? Did you have a camera?
Yeah, I had a camera.
Were you able to save any pictures of you in uniform?
Oh, sure. That was one of the favorite things, to go and get our picture taken.
All right. I suppose that you've been able to get a military pension of some kind?
No,
Because you weren't in long enough.
I just never asked for it.
Oh.
I don't know if they give them.
So there were no women in combat when you were in,
Oh,
right?
no, we couldn't be in. We couldn't go out of the States.
You couldn't even go out of the States. Do you think that it's okay if women want to be in combat?
No.
You don't?
If they're going to be in combat, they should be in by themselves and not in with the men.
Oh, okay. Seems like nowadays they're kind of mixed together.
They are.
Aren't they? That would make some problems, I suppose.
I think it does.
But the women, do you think the women played a pretty big role in the World War II and Korean War?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. Were there more women in the Civil War, in the Korean War at that time than World War II? Did you notice? Or?
I don't know. I was just in the boot camp.
Okay. Would you encourage other women to, young women to join up? You think
Yeah.
it's a good idea?
I think it's a good idea. You learn a lot of things.
Now, when you got back, after being in, especially the World War II, did people kind of have a lot of respect for you because you were in the service? Did you notice that?
What I noticed, see, when I was in the service, if I'd go into the bus station, I could go to the front of the line.
Really?
And when I was a civilian, I couldn't. I had to take my turn.
Oh.
And we'd pull up on the train, pull up in the station. These USO women would come out and serve us. We got sandwiches and coffee and stuff. I missed that extra attention, I guess.
Okay, when you got out of the service the second time from Great Lakes, was your job available
Yeah,
here?
uh-huh.
Or was that a law that you had?
Yeah, they
that
had to
keep
take
you-
us back.
Okay. Did that, was that good experience that helped you? And when you came back, did you get some good experience to help you or not?
Well, I was in the medical field all the time, and it didn't hurt me. Probably helped me, I don't know.
Now, by the time you got out of the last time, let's see, how old were you about?
I was in the 30s.
You were in the 30s. Okay. Is there... Now, you had a uniform. What did you do with the uniform?
I give it away.
Who did you give it to?
It's down here in that, where they keep the old things.
The Whitley County Historical
Yeah.
Society Museum?
Yeah, one of them's down there.
One of them. Is there another one that you...
Yeah, there was a couple that was starting to collecting uniforms, and I give it to them.
Is there anything else that you would like to talk about your experience that you can think of?
Well, I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed some of the people that I met with. They still keep in touch with me.
Good. So
You meet a lot of nice folks.
in the service that we're
Yeah.
serving too. So you're glad you went?
I sure am,
Okay.
and I'm proud of it.
Okay, Wilma. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.